All right, another crazy day here in the markets. Very, very volatile markets here. A good opportunity to make a lot of money or also lose a lot of money, right? So you have to be very, very careful when you are trading. And I am just going to be looking at this morning on the 5 minute time frame here. I actually did have I tried to go long this morning, which probably wasn't the best idea. So we get the market open right here. Whoops, I'm gonna delete that. We get the market open. This was the top of the first 15-minute opening range, and this red line is going to be the bottom of the first 15-minute range. I thought we were going to be breaking 29,800 and making higher highs because it was previous resistance back here, support. We broke here, support, tried support there last Friday, and then we made it up yesterday, Monday morning. We made it up to 735, 740 area and came back down. But this morning on the 5 minute, we actually broke and closed above that 29,800 level. High of that candle there is 29,847, and we did not make a higher high. But I was making, I was going long just to see if we could, like right here, I went long on this candle here on call options. I made a little bit of money, I think, and then I tried to go long again, but I had a loss there. I was up 600, I think I was up like $60 and then on that long, and then I tried to go long again, and then I was down 400, and then I went into puts because right here we went back into the range, and then once we broke this 15-minute opening range here, I went into puts, and I had, I don't know, 5 contracts I think, and made $1,000 up in the morning. By 10 o'clock I was up in the green, $600. So I made $1,000 trade there. I was down 400, so I was up 600, and then this market just puked all over itself for the rest of the day until around noontime, where it reversed, right? So really, really volatile markets. So we made a high of 29,850. The low of that was 28,200. So about 800 would be 1,000. So 1,600 points from the top to the bottom, and then came back and closed pretty much in the middle of this drawdown here. So up $3,408.95 or 65.05%. I did take a withdrawal from my personal account of $800. I'm going to be paying some stuff for my wife, and then my daughter, and then putting some actually in the savings account. But tomorrow we do have CPI. Okay, so CPI is tomorrow. It's going to probably be a huge market mover. And I'm actually really enjoying trading options right now because I did used to trade futures, and I still do sometimes here and there. I still trade stocks, but on this small account on Webull, I've been trading options and actually really enjoying it just because it keeps me from over trading, especially like say like Asian session or London session. If I'm up, if I'm in futures, if I have my futures account funded, then I can just go ahead and go long or go short and just get frustrated, not get any sleep, and then just have a bad rest of the day. But trading options makes me wait until market opens at least, and then I'm already looking at levels, right? So like yesterday, I had a level looking at 29,800. If we broke that, then I thought we were going to go to the upside. We did break it, but it was a fake out breakout, and then we moved all the way to the downside. And I could have made probably a lot more money, but I am happy with $3,408.95 on the day. So again, levels that I'm looking for, again, 29,800. If we come back up, CPI maybe pushes us up. If we break Friday's lows, maybe and then we can even make lower lows, and after that it's just maybe a huge move to the downside. But that, I don't know, that's been a really big move from all-time highs at 30,800 to 28,300. So that's like 2,000 points since the beginning of June. So like in a week we've had a big move to the downside in the market. And as you see this green box here, I would see us bouncing off of this Friday lows, and that used to be resistance or support actually, but we broke that today, but we came back up and closed inside of that range. So like I said, this is a bigger range that we are trading in here, especially on the MNQ. I'm sure MES is about the same thing, or the ES, the SPY. It's pretty much the same thing, but you just have to wait for your levels to get hit, and once they do hit, you have to make sure you are waiting for confirmation, a confirmation candle, meaning making higher highs if you're breaking through the upside, or making lower lows if you're breaking through from the downside. So again, CPI tomorrow morning, 7:30 Central Standard Time. I'm not going to be trading that. We'll let the market settle down, and then at 8:30 we'll be taking it easy. You know, I'm up on the week. I am up. Let's see here. I am up 2, 5, 6. So I'm up $6,000 in 2 days. So yesterday I was up $2,600, and today I'm up $3,400. So pretty crazy week. But I mean, if the market gives us opportunities, you know, let's make sure we are waiting for our levels. And if we just keep breaking down, let's take advantage of those opportunities. Because this morning I was like, okay, I'm going to take it easy. You know, I was up $600. I went, you know, to grab breakfast. I just hung out a little bit just to get my mind off the screens. And if I would have sat on my hands and watched this market go down, I would only be up $600, which is a good day. Nothing wrong with $600. I'll take $600 green day every single day. It's better than, you know, having a red $600 day. But then I'm up almost $3,000 more than what I was when I was like, okay, I'm done for the morning. But the market kept giving us opportunities, breaking, like, especially Friday lows. I went pretty heavy on that Friday low break, and the market is just giving us the gifts of this huge volatility, right? So tomorrow, game plan again. If we break Friday's lows, short probably. If we jump all the way up to 29,800, I want to see what price does up here, and then probably a short if we reject that once again, right? And we might have a huge move to the downside. So I might be, you know, doing 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts and trying to hold for a little bit longer, right? Because I'm like scalping on the options. But I think if I could hold a little bit longer, especially when I see just breakdown after breakdown, I could have a way bigger green day. But I'm thankful for the 3,400 today. A lot of week left. We got 3 more days, 3 more trading days, and some news coming out for Wednesday and Thursday. But if you like this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.